Ho 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 and happy holidays, folks. Welcome to this episode of Power Master Class. We're covering not having ho ho holes in your cybersecurity and protecting your Bookie software. Here we go. Well, ho 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 and happy holidays, folks. Welcome back to episode 3 of Power Master Class. It's not important who I am. Oh, wait, what's that I hear? Is that who I think it is? Yeah, well, fuck that. I don't give a shit who's here. You're going down. Get the fuck away from our servers. Well, now that that's taken care of, can't say we didn't warn a guy. But in this episode, we're going over cybersecurity, and we don't tolerate anyone or anything coming close to our fucking machines, where all your information is stored. So let's start this episode on some of the basics of our precautions on cybersecurity, and then we'll lead into probably measures that you should be taking when you're browsing online, home, cell phone, so on, so forth. But obviously, before we get into the stuff that you should be doing to protect yourself online, let's talk about the stuff that we do. For starters, we're offshore, and that alone is one of the most important aspects around, which means it's untouchable pretty much by anyone in the US. Now, why is that important? Well, no one can bust in and bust down our servers, and that is a fucking feat all on its own. And we take our pride in keeping our servers, all of Power Paperhead servers, from the website all the way down to, the newsletter site, for example. We're basically offshoring off of Costa Rica, Amsterdam, Iceland, all the good countries, the fun places. So, what happened along the way? Well, you don't want the whole story about Vegas and how you had to fly out there to bet on the games and bookies and blah, 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 blah. We're going to bring you a little bit more current. Now, when I say current, we're still in the early 2000s when Paperhead started becoming big. That's when the bookies ditched, their pagers and good cell service for Microsoft Excel and keeping spreadsheets. So there you go. That's where the information age was really born for the bookie, at the same time that the internet got popular. Why? Because bookies got smarter, and bookies needed more power. And when you need more power, where do you go? You go online, you go into computers, you go into servers and software and so on and so forth. So fast forward to now, data has become a lot more complicated. And in our industry, our data needs to be safe, secure, offshore, and encrypted at all times. So if you noticed, we threw in there offshore, and offshore is super important because aspect 1 is the physical aspect of where the server sits in the world. Now, you're thinking, well, the server's so far away, is it slow? Is the speed slow? Not at all. We have servers all over the place that are mirrored, and all of those are secure, each with its own firewalls. Now, if you don't know what a firewall is, well, we don't rely on the software firewalls. We rely on what are called physical hardware firewalls. These physical pieces of hardware go in front of our servers. It is basically the big digital wall that protects our data from the outside world, from the wrong eyes prying in and the right eyes going out and in and browsing. So that, we go back to, is another physical aspect of basically cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is not just, putting up some software and hoping and praying that your software is going to be great. Well, that's good. That's nice. You want to go that route? Let me know how that works out for you. And when your servers go down to, let me know. Which actually brings us into the actual software side. Now, let's recap two parts of the physical aspect of being secure. Most people don't think of physical location as part of cybersecurity. Well, as you can see from Santa trying to get into our fucking server room, fuck that guy. Ha, what's that all about? We now go into the software aspect, right? So we got offshore, we got physical servers. You have a physical hardware appliance. For those of you that don't know what it is, Google it. You got Google. We're talking about cybersecurity. Use your cyber secure fucking phone to Google shit. So now we go into the software aspect. What's the software aspect of the server? Well, PowerPaperhead provides all bookies with custom Bookie websites. Well, those need to be secure and protected too. And we make sure those are also on physical, separate servers. They're never the same server that the actual software sits on. But those sites also need what are called SSL certificates. SSL certificates are very important. Now, not going to say who, but we recently browsed a competitor's site and we noticed that even in their demos, it said not secure. That's not a very smart move, is it? Well, that's not smart at all. You just invited a bunch of fucking hackers to come and take some bookie shit. And you are a dumbass, which is why powerful bookies rely on PowerPaperhead all the fucking time. So we've got physical offshore, we've got servers, we got firewalls, we got secure certificates. Well, there's a lot more. Our data is backed up constantly, and they're backed up to physical devices that are taken offline, just in case the 0.0000001% chance that anything happens to those servers. Well, we can actually back it up and restore it probably in less than a blink of an eye, and you'd never know. And basically, your customer, your player, would never know. So even if your site went down, it'll go down for a fraction of a second. Even if the internet went out in that region of the world, we'll relay your data somewhere, because we spend so much fucking money on securing our servers. Almost 50 cents of every dollar that PowerPaperhead makes is reinvested back in infrastructure and in security. Our cybersecurity is, don't ask. It's a pain and a headache, and we love it, and it's a labor of love that we will take all day, every day on your behalf, fucking 24/7, 365. So now we get into other things. What are the other things that we do? Well, what about the communication? We have to communicate with you guys, right? Email sucks, which is cool. Proton Mail's there. That's pretty dope. Love that. Well, what's beyond that? What if you need real-time communication? What if you need to communicate with us offshore? Well, you tell us what you want to use. That's how flexible we are. We're so fucking flexible on secure communications. We tell you, hey, you got something better than Signal, WhatsApp, whatever it is. There's so many more. I mean, what do you got? Signal, Wire, there's Threema, Telegram, WhatsApp we already spoke about, Wicker Me, Viber, Silence, iMessage, Line, you name it. We'll get it. If you need us to get an account with any message carrier that you prefer, you let us know, because that's what we do. We dedicate ourselves to the security that you are also comfortable with. We don't need you to relearn shit. If you're more comfortable and have proof that you have an app that's more secure than what we're using, we are more than happy to accommodate you all day, every day. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's within reason and we know it's encrypted, please, by all means, send it to us. We'll create it. We'll use it. We'll chat with you on that. That's not a big deal. So let's go back. Let's recap. I like to keep these podcasts, pretty short and sweet. Well, I'm not short. I'm not sweet. So fuck that guy. I shot Santa in the face. Who gives a shit? Told him to stay away from our server room. We got physical. We got offshore. We got great servers with 99.998% uptime. We got great hardware appliances that we spend. I can't even tell you how much we fucking spend. It's just fucking insanity. Then we got a great set of web servers that are designed and used for you, the bookie, so you can have your website, so you can offer secure gaming to your players, a secure betting platform for your players, all designed to be safe and secure and encrypted. And then what else? Well, there's a very final piece of the pie. And those are the people that we have on our team and our staff. And they are around the clock, dedicated. We have an IT staff that's dedicated. And when I say dedicated, just like our servers are dedicated, our staff is dedicated. And they're dedicated to your safety and your security and your encryption and your data safety. So you know what? That's what it is. And I'm going to say it again. Powerful bookies need powerful software. Not some run-of-the-mill shit. We're power. And we're proud of it. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. I'm out. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever. I don't care if you suck the green giant's toes for the holidays. Whatever the fuck you do. You enjoy yourself and have an awesome holiday season. I'm out, folks. Take care.